Hello, good morning students. Today I am going to teach you Standard 7th, Subject English, Grammar Chapter 6, Figures of Speech. Students, in this video, today we are going to see 5 figures of speech, that is simile, metaphor, alliteration, onomatopoeia and consonants. So before starting this, let us first see what is figures of speech. It is a word or phrase used in a non-literal sense and that the speech or writing becomes more persuasive, vivid and reliable. Now, our first figure of speech is simile. What is a simile? A simile is where two things are directly compared and as or like is usually used to compare them. In short, an explicit comparison is made between the two unlike objects, which is having at least one aspect in common. And we are using words such as like, as, and so, which are used to make the comparison. For example, our soldiers are as brave as a lion. So here, soldiers are compared to the lion. So here, the word as is used for the comparison. Now here, in this sentence, one thing is common between soldiers and lion. What it is? It is a bravery. So, there is a one common thing between the other person or the other thing is known as simile. Next example is she is like an angel. So here a girl is compared to an angel. Because of what? Because of her beauty. So angels are very beautiful. That's why this girl is compared to an angel. Our next example is love is patient and so is my mother. So here the quality of mother is patience. So here love is patience is directly compared to the mother. So it is a simile. Now our next figure of speech is metaphor. What is an metaphor? It compares two things without using like or as. Now you must be thinking that comparison, just now we have studied about simile, right? But now again I am talking about metaphor, that it is used for the comparison. Yes, but it is little different. Here we are not going to use like or as or so. Without using this word, we are going to do the comparison. So that is known as metaphor. Example of simile was her heart is like gold. So here in this sentence we have used the word like. But in metaphor we are going to use like this. Her heart is gold. So we are not going to use the word like, but still we are going to compare the heart with the gold. Our next example is the world is like a stage. But in metaphor, the world is a stage. So instead of like, we are using a. Without using like, we are making the sentence like this. In short, a metaphor is also called as implied simile. Okay. Now, here are some more examples. Knowledge is the key to success. He is walking encyclopedia. The sea is our mother. The cloud is our brother. The waves are our comrades. All. Now we are going to see the next figure of speech, that is alliteration. And alliteration is a pleasant repetition of sound characterized by a letter or an alphabet. In short, the letter or alphabet is repeated. Let us see the examples. That life is lived its very best. So here the word or alphabet LI is repeated. Second example, road is full of snakes and scorpions. So here the word S is repeated. Next example is she sells sea shell at the shore of sea. So here in this sentence there are many times the alphabet S is repeated. So it is known as alliteration. It means the repetition of sound which are characterized by the letter. Now our next figure of speech is onomatopoeia. What is this? This is a word expressing sound that is used to dramatize the effect of the idea presented. Onomatopoeia is when a word's pronunciation imitates its sound. Let us understand with the help of example. The sheep went ba. So here the word ba is giving a pleasant effect to the ear. Next example is the best part about music class is that you can bang on the drum. So here also the word bang is giving a pleasant effect to our ear. So that is known as onomatopoeia. Next, the birds chirp fill the empty night air. So here the word chirp is dramatizing the effect of the idea which is presented. Now our next figure of speech is consonants. What is consonants? Consonants refers to repetitive sound produced by consonants. We have studied about vowels and consonants, right? What are vowels? Vowels alphabets are A, E, I, O, U, right? The remaining alphabets are considered as consonants. So here it is the repetition of a consonant sound, whether at the middle, beginning, or at the end of a word, which often take place in a quick succession. Let us see the examples. Repetition of consonant sounds. For example, pitter patter. Here, this is used for the poetry as well as in a prose. The sound of the consonant P is repeated for the dramatically presented. Next, the landscape plotted and pieced, fold, fallow and plow. Here, the alphabet L is dramatically repeated. There are many more examples given in your English grammar workbook. You can go through it. Thank you.